If you walk into a cafe in the 6th arrondissement of Paris, you'll notice something fascinating. You won't see 60-year-old women trying to dress like 20-year-olds. Yet, they consistently look like the most stylish people in the room. What is their secret formula? It isn't about designer price tags, and it's definitely not about hiding your age. In fact, if you ask a Parisian woman over 60 about anti-aging fashion, she'll probably laugh and then hand you a pair of tailored trousers. You see, while most of the fashion world is obsessed with keeping up with fast-moving trends, French women play an entirely different game. They don't dress to look younger. They dress so intentionally, so effortlessly, that age becomes completely irrelevant. They rely on what I call the architectural formula, a masterclass in fit, proportions, and low-key contrast that turns simple everyday clothes into pure elegance. Today, we are cracking that code wide open. I'm sharing 5 timeless outfit blueprints, straight from the streets of Paris, that you can recreate using pieces you likely already own in your wardrobe. No uncomfortable shapewear, no chasing microtrends, and zero sacrifices on comfort. We'll cover everything from the exact denim cut that replaces boxy skinny jeans, to the one monochromatic trick that acts like an instant ring light for your complexion. Plus, stay tuned until the end, because I'm revealing the 3 golden rules of French styling that most women over 50 were taught to break. So, grab a warm cup of coffee or tea, settle in, and let's unlock the secrets to looking effortlessly chic at any age. Let's start with blueprint number 1. Let's start with what might be the absolute backbone of French everyday style, the structured blazer paired with straight-leg denim. Now, on paper, jeans and a jacket sound basic, but on a French woman over 60, it looks like $1,000,000. Why? Because of shoulder geometry. As we age, softly sloped shoulders or lighter fabrics can sometimes give off a tired silhouette. A structured blazer, preferably in navy, charcoal, or deep olive, instantly frame your shoulders and elongates your posture. It creates structure outside the body, so your body doesn't have to carry the entire weight of the silhouette. Now, let's talk about the denim. You will almost never see an elegant Parisian woman in tight, clinging skinny jeans or hyper-distressed denim. Instead, she reaches for a mid to high rise, straight leg cut in a solid dark or medium wash. Straight denim balances out the proportions of the blazer and creates a long, continuous vertical line from hip to shoe that is insanely flattering. Now here is the French secret detail that elevates this entire look from office wear to effortless chic: the wrist flash. Never wear your blazer sleeves pulled all the way down to your knuckles. Push them up or roll them back slightly to show your wrists. Exposing the narrowest part of your arm instantly breaks up the heavy fabric, adding lightness and intentionality to the outfit. Pair this with a crisp white crewneck tee or fine gauge knit, flat leather loafers, and you have a look that says, "I didn't try too hard, but I know I look incredible." If outfit number 1 is about sharp structure, outfit number 2 is pure, unadulterated luxury. Welcome to the monochromatic neutral ensemble. This is the ultimate secret weapon for looking expensive, polished, and fresh-faced without spending a fortune. Now, a lot of women are told that as they get older, they need to wear bright neon colors to look alive. French women disagree. Bright neons can cast harsh color reflections on mature skin and highlight undertones we'd rather soften. Soft monochromatic neutrals, like cream, taupe, camel, or soft gray, do the exact opposite. They act like a natural ring light, bouncing soft light back up toward your face. The trick to making a single color family look dynamic, rather than flat, comes down to texture stacking. You aren't trying to match the exact same fabric head to toe. You're pairing different textures in the same shade. Combine a fine ribbed knit sweater with a smooth fluid trouser, and top it off with a rich leather shoe or suede bag. Notice the silhouette here. We're choosing fluid, high-waisted, wide-leg trousers that skim over the hips rather than clinging. Because the color flows uninterrupted from your neckline down to your hemline, it visually adds inches to your height and creates a seamless, elegant line. It's rich, comfortable, and breathtakingly chic. And the best part? It takes about 2 minutes to put together in the morning. If there's one garment that practically holds a French passport, it's the classic trench coat. But wearing a trench after 60 isn't about playing detective. It's about using it as a sharp, modern frame. Welcome to the reinterpreted trench with a pop of color. Here is where most women go wrong. They buckle the trench tightly at the front, creating unwanted bulk right across the waistline. French women rarely buckle their trench. Instead, tie the belt behind your back in a clean, loose knot. This pulls the fabric in slightly at the waist, shaping the back while leaving the coat hanging open at the front. By keeping the trench open, you create two long vertical parallel lines running down your body. Underneath, keep the base classic, a classic Breton striped tee, or a soft silk button-down paired with tailored cigarette pants. Ankle-length cuts work best here because showing that slight gap above the shoe lightens up the entire look. Now for the magic ingredient, the strategic pop. French style relies heavily on neutrals, but after 60, adding one intentional burst of warm color wakes up the entire outfit. Notice I said one, a cherry red lip, a rich mustard silk scarf, or a deep burgundy leather bag. It gives the impression that you picked up a classic coat on your way out the door, tossed on a favorite bright accessory, and stepped out looking like €1,000,000. If you think timeless elegance requires rigid waistbands or stiff tailoring, think again. Blueprint number 4 brings in what French stylists call the rule of movement, the elevated midi shirt dress. This is the piece that moves with you, not against you. As our bodies change, the instinct for many women is to wear either super tight shapewear to force a shape or massive tent-like dresses to hide completely. French women do neither. They choose midi-length shirt dresses or wrap dresses in fluid fabrics like matte silk, viscose, or crisp cotton poplin that graze the body without clinging to a single curve. Here are the 3 instant tweaks that make this dress look high-end. First, unbutton the top 2 or 3 buttons to create a natural V neckline that opens up the chest and lengthens the neck. Second, roll the sleeves up past your elbows. And third, replace whatever fabric belt came with the dress with a real leather belt. It immediately anchors the waist and grounds the silhouette. Now how do you finish it? For a day of running errands, ditch the painful heels and pair this dress with sleek, minimal white leather sneakers. It adds a modern, youthful edge that says you're on the go. Switch to a low block heel for dinner, and you're done. It's graceful, breathable, and gives you complete freedom of movement while looking effortlessly put together. When an invitation says evening chic or dinner and drinks, the go-to impulse for many women over 60 is to reach for a traditional dress. But if you look at modern French-style icons, think Yves Saint Laurent's legendary Le Smoking tuxedo. The most captivating woman in the room is almost always wearing evening tailoring. Here's why evening suits are pure magic for mature style. They give you total authority and poise without feeling stuffy or overly formal. But the key to making a suit look romantic, rather than corporate boardroom, comes down to yin and yang balance, balancing strong masculine tailoring with delicate feminine accents. Underneath a sharp black or deep midnight blue blazer, leave the stiff button-down at home. Instead, wear a delicate silk or satin lace-trimmed camisole. That tiny glimpse of soft fabric and lace contrasts against the clean line of the lapel. For trousers, choose a fluid, wide leg cut with a flat front so there's no bunching across the midsection. Now for footwear. You do not need 4-inch heels to look stunning at night. A pointed toe flat or a sleek patent leather loafer elongates the leg line just as effectively as a stiletto, with zero pain. Add 1 pair of statement earrings, sculptural gold hoops, or vintage clip-ons, and skip the necklace entirely to keep your neckline clean. It's sleek, alluring, incredibly comfortable, and communicates a bold, effortless self-assurance that no ordinary cocktail dress can match. Now that you have the 5 outfit blueprints, we need to talk about the mindset. Because you can buy all the blazers and silk scarves in the world, but if you're holding on to outdated fashion advice, the look falls flat. Here are 3 rules American and Western women over 50 were taught that French women actively break every single day. Rule number 1, stop saving your good clothes for a special occasion. In many cultures, we hoard our cashmere, silk, and structured blazers in the back of the closet, waiting for a wedding or a fancy dinner. Meanwhile, we spend 90% of our lives in faded loungewear. French women view every day as the special occasion. They will wear a cashmere knit and fine trousers to run to the pharmacy on a rainy Tuesday. Life is happening right now. Wear the silk. Rule number 2, Ditch the need to match everything. Matching your shoes precisely to your handbag, your belt, and your watch strap instantly ages an outfit. It looks stiff and overcalculated. French style thrives on imperfection. Pair black loafers with a cognac leather handbag. Wear a casual striped tee under an ultra-structured blazer. Contrast is what gives an outfit personality and energy. And rule number 3, never sacrifice comfort for style. If a pair of shoes makes you hobble, or a waistband makes it hard to breathe, throw it out. The instant you look uncomfortable, the illusion of chic completely shatters. True elegance isn't painful. If you can't walk 2 miles through Paris comfortably in your shoes, they don't belong in a timeless wardrobe, period. At the end of the day, timeless French style isn't about following a strict checklist or trying to freeze time. It's about building a wardrobe that honors the woman you are today, confident, refined, and completely comfortable in your own skin. When you focus on great fit, rich textures, and classic silhouettes, age stops being something you try to hide. It becomes your greatest style asset. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 outfit blueprints feels most like your personal daily style? Are you a structured blazer and denim lover, or are you ready to try the monochromatic neutral look? Drop a comment down below. I read and reply to as many of your stories as I can. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more age-positive fashion guides, style secret breakdowns, and practical wardrobe tips. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Au revoir.